Oh, hey! Today we're going to talk about my new wildlife photography setup. I purchased all new stuff, did a lot of research on YouTube to figure out what I needed, what will work, what won't work, and try to get it to where it wasn't, I didn't spend an arm and a leg. But this is what I got to protect my camera and my lens. This case will fit my camera with the lens hood on it, not up, but inverted on it. Whereas the first case I got, it was a different brand, and it didn't really fit because the hood was so tight that I couldn't hardly get it in and out. And I had to take it off the camera and then take the camera out and then wrestle to get it out, and it just didn't work very well. So then I found this one on Amazon and ordered it so I could compare the two, and I ended up sending the other one back and I used this one. I really like this one. It's got a little place to hold your camera strap. And it's got, this is expandable. It goes up here, but when you got something long like I have in it, it expands down to here. And then it's got like little loops there. It's got a pocket here. It's got a pocket there, zipper pocket. It's got another zipper pocket over here, which actually has a pull-out rain fly that's attached to it to go over to protect it in the rain. And that's pretty much everything on the outside. Oh, and there's a little pocket right here for business cards. I don't have business cards. I have poker chips. Steve Allen Films Outdoors with a QR code to go to my YouTube channel. If you have one of these, I gave these out to a lot of people. If you have one of these, comment down below that I gave you one of these, or you found one at a restaurant that I left behind for a waitress or something like that. That's my new marketing thing. Anyway, all right, now let's look inside. Oh, by the way, we're out camping today at Abilene State Park. The weather is perfect, a little windy, but it's not too cold, not too hot. Awesome trails here. On the inside, you got this little pocket right here. I keep lens cloth, I keep extra batteries, and I keep SD cards in there. You can never have enough storage. All right, now, this is my camera and lens. I'm gonna set that back there out of the way. Now the camera, it's not the latest camera, but it's the very best DSLR that Canon made. This is the 5D Mark IV, the last one they made before they switched to making mirrorless cameras. And coming from a 6D, this thing is awesome. This is the best still camera I've ever had. As far as the lens is a Sigma 100 to 600 contemporary. They make a contemporary and they make a sport lens. The sport lens is a whole lot heavier, but both of them are 100 to 600. And what I do, I bought camouflage things to protect it. So all the way out at 600, that's what I shoot most of the time. If I want to do less than 600, I have to take this little thing off, but it just gives a little bit more camouflage and protection. And this stuff here is kind of like the beer koozie stuff. It's soft to help protect the lens and also to camouflage it when you're out shooting. I'll have links to all this stuff down in the description. Always check the description in my videos. People are always asking, can you give me a link to that? And it's like, it's down in the description. Go look, right down there. But there's links to this camouflage. There's links to, I'll find a link to the camera and put that down there too. There's links to the lens. And then there's links to, let's go on to the next thing. As far as the monopod, I mean, you could use any monopod. You just got to get this special head because it's really good for wildlife photography. And all the ones I saw, most of the YouTube videos, they were real expensive. This is the least expensive one I found. I'll leave a link to this down in the description also. But the monopod, this is an old monopod I used to use way back when I used to film weddings. You know, it's collapsible, different, you can get it different lengths and all that. And I just wrapped some camouflage tape around it. The handle, I didn't have camouflage tape around that, but the way I carry it with the lens is like this. So I added some padding there, and I put camouflage tape to hold it on there. The monopod helps because I've done some handheld with this, but when you're out shooting birds or whatever, I mean, just this, my shoulders hurt just from doing it a few times. This is, it's not for the faint of heart, hand holding, but handheld. So this helps out tremendously. Now, I pre-balanced it, and I marked on here where it needs to be balanced. Tighten that up.
It helps with the weight, plus it's a lot smoother.
It's like I'm holding it now, and it's nothing. It's like, monopods are awesome. I used to use them when I did wedding videos. I had my big cinema camera on it, and I would extend it out and hold it up over the people over the dance floor and get a top shot looking down as they're dancing out on the dance floor. I've always used monopods, and I love them. They're a lot more accessible, easy to get around than a tripod, carrying it around and setting it up and all that.
Stability.
But the way this works when you're out in wildlife photography, let me show you that. Okay, you want to get just the right height. Turn it on, take the lens cap off. Oh, it's already off, okay. Always make sure you have the lens cap off because it gets really dark if you don't. Now what you want to do, this little knob right here, you do it to where you can go up and down. And then what I also do is I loosen the sleeve so I can go back and forth. That's made so you can do pictures this way or that way. But the way it works out, let's say you're shooting a bird down there, and he's down there and he takes off flying and he goes diagonally up like that. Well, you can start out, focus on it, and then just, as you're going up, you can twist it and just let the monopod hold it. But since it's twisting, your camera's moving this way, you can keep it level no matter how the monopod is. And with it going up and down, you know, you can go up and keeping it level. So you see a bird and you just machine gun it. I call it spray and pray. You spray and pray, you got a shot out of that. Sometimes you do, but the key is figuring out how to get the focus spot on it to go up. I'll have a video someday of how I focus and all that, because I'm still in the learning process. So every time I go out and shoot, I go, oh, that works better that way. And so I'm still in the learning process, but this video is mostly just to show you the gear I got to start out with. And it really works well. I like it. This is a used camera. I paid $950 for this on eBay. You can still buy new cameras and they're like $3-4 grand. This camera still, even though it's a DSLR, it's not a mirrorless camera. This is the last DSLR Canon made before they stepped up to mirrorless cameras. Mirrorless cameras are real expensive now. But I started out with something cheap. Okay, one last thing. When you're out walking around in the woods, looking for birds or animals or whatever, I mean, you're stirring up you're making a bunch of noise. You know, it's kind of like hunting. You go through and you're making a bunch of noise, but you're walking through the wood and you're making a bunch of noise, and the birds are all like hiding as they hear you coming, or the animals, whatever. So sometimes you just want to sit down somewhere and just wait about 30 minutes till the birds all get used to you and they start coming back out. I don't like sitting on the ground, so I got this handy dandy chair that you can I just clip it to my belt loop. It's very small, very light, very inexpensive. There'll be a link to it down there. And when I'm not using it for that, I'll use it for a footrest with my camping chair. It works pretty neat. You just pull these out Take the strap off. And boom, there you have it, a chair. Show you how it works. Hope it doesn't collapse on me. And there you go. You can just sit out. Get your monopod where it's about right here, and you can just sit here. If there's a bird up there, you kind of point it on there. Hit pre-focus on one of the limbs. You know there's going to be a bird there, and then just. But this is so much easier sitting around on this. And it beats dragging a big chair with you. All my other chairs are the chairs I have that are small and compact that I could carry with me. Putting them together, that you got to put this together and this, and then stretch it over. This thing here, all you do is just wrap it together. Close these little things up. You kind of give them a little twist and push, and then slide it in the bag. You're done. Easy setup, easy takedown. So anyway, that's my wildlife photography setup. Like I say, I'm just getting started. I went out the other day and shot some ducks, and today here at the state park, I've gone around shooting birds. Last night in our campsite, we're sitting here and this bunny just keeps going down this little trail. Then another one, they're chasing each other. I'll show you that one and all of these other pictures. Check out some of these pictures. How'd you like that? Pretty good pictures, right? For a beginner, I think they're pretty good. I want to get some of these blown up and put up on my wall now. But that's pretty much it. So, check the links in the description if you want to get set up to start doing wildlife photography. It's really fun, and it's just being outdoors. I love being outdoors anyway, but being outdoors and then coming back and having something to show and something to hang on your wall, that's just awesome.